Hey guys, welcome to The Perfect. What's The Perfect? The Perfect is going to be a show we're going to look at games in the past. We're going to try to find either the perfect example of something that existed in the past, say for example the perfect time we actually had a really good Hoth level in a video game, or in this case, today's episode, we're going to look at the perfect Power Rangers game. Was there a perfect Power Rangers game? Well, the Game Gear game kind of worked, but we're not looking at the Game Gear game. I want a console Power Rangers game. We want a game that actually encapsulates everything that was in that show on a week-to-week basis. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, was there a perfect Power Rangers game in the past? Well, yes, it was the Game Gear game, but we're not going to use the Game Gear game. We want a console game. We want a game that we could watch that we could play on our TVs, that we could play in our homes with our controllers. Game Gear, nobody owned a Game Gear. Do you know anybody who owned a Game Gear? I didn't know anybody who owned a Game Gear. I can't think of anybody who owned a Game Gear. I probably knew somebody, but they didn't want to admit to it. Who would? So what's our objective? We want to recreate the formula of the show. What was the formula of the show? Well, putties show up. The monster shows up. It's morphin' time. The monster grows. We summon the Zords. We fight the monster. Rinse and repeat. So, between the SNES game and the Genesis game, we can actually make that happen. So, let's do it. So what do we get from the SNES game? Let's take a look. We get part of the classic formula of the series. We fight putties. Check. The monster shows up. Check. It's morphin' time. Check. Fight monster. Check. Monster grows. Uh-oh. Well, summon Zords, not for a while. They don't fight the same monster. They fight different monsters at the very end. Assemble Zords. Well, we haven't summoned them yet. That's not really happening just yet. Okay, so the SNES has the rinse and repeat down, but no kill the monster that we're missing. And we're also missing someone very important. The Green Ranger. So, and no Dragon Zord. So what do we have in the Genesis version that we're missing in the Super Nintendo version? Let's take a look there. Do we fight putties? No, they don't show up at all. The monster shows up. It's morphin' time. Yeah. We fight the monster grows. We summon the Zords. We assemble the Zords. We fight the monster, and we rinse and repeat. And this gives us the Green Ranger, which means we can incorporate the Great Burai. I mean, Tommy. I meant Tommy. And no one else. So each of these offers something a little more each time, but we're just not quite there yet. So we need to do something here. It's morphin' time. There we go. Now we have the perfect Power Rangers game. Let's go pop this bad boy in. Now we've made the greatest Power Rangers game of all time. This game gives us the complete package. We hit all the criteria that we laid out, so now we play through to the end and see where this takes us. The final fight against Cyclopsis is climactic, and it has a satisfying end where we actually blow up Rita Repulsa's castle in a massive fireball. And although Power Rangers the series never gave us that satisfying of an end, the game does. But Power Rangers borrowed from Super Sentai Zyuranger, and in Zyuranger we actually do get a final battle against the evil witch Bandora, or Rita Repulsa, and she's not defeated and her castle's been blown up. I think the game gives us a little bit more of an impact into that fight. I mean, we are running around beating up monsters. Let's just try to spice it up a little bit for the video game. So where do we go from here? Well, we could look at Season 2 of the Power Rangers. I mean, the series had Lord Zed appear, had the Thunder Zords appear. We have a whole bunch of other stuff that we can do with the games. And I do know of some games that we can work with that we can put together. We could probably put together. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me for The Perfect. We are going to make this a continuing series. It's going to take a little longer because this does take me a little bit longer to put together as far as editing and scripting and trying to figure out the right time to put this out. So you will see more episodes of this. I do have an episode of this planned again with more Power Rangers. I also have some stuff planned with Star Wars, including some stuff to tie into the movie at the end of the year, Rogue One. So look forward to that coming up in the months ahead. If you guys have any suggestions for anything you'd like to see as far as what the perfect game is, or your idea of the perfect level in something, let me know in the comments below. And I'll take a look at it and we'll see if it's episode worthy. I'm sure it might be, compared to some of the ideas I have so far. I'm sure it might be. But leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.